Hey guys, here's just a quick review about how to use a caulk gun in case you aren't already aware. Sorry for the weird noises, I'm in my garage. So go ahead and take your silicone wand caulk and get your little caulk gun. So they have this right here. This is, as it says, a spout cutter. So you can go ahead and squeeze the handle, and if you just kind of twist it, that'll help. And that will cut off the plastic tip of your silicone caulk. They generally also have this little metal bar here. So most tubes of silicone caulk like this will have a foil in there, which you can kind of see, that you have to pierce before you can actually get any of the silicone out. So go ahead and put this little bar inside and just push down, and that'll break the seal, as you can see in there. And then next you're going to go ahead and pull this bar all the way back, and you can go ahead and pop your silicone caulk in there, and then just squeeze the trigger until it starts coming out the top. Perfect. Now I'm just going to give a super quick overview about how to actually put the scales on your tail again. I would highly recommend you go watch MermaidGeek's video because it is much more extensive. This is just supposed to be sort of a reminder after you've watched her video. So go ahead and take your caulk gun and put a little dot of silicone down. Depending on the size of your dot, you're going to get different sized scales. And you can go ahead and put them a bit apart, not too far apart. I can put mine a little further apart. Make sure you're wearing gloves for this because uncured silicone is not really skin safe. This type of silicone caulk isn't technically skin safe to begin with, but once it's cured, it should be fine. It hasn't caused me any sort of irritation. So once you've got your dots all lined up, take your spoon, and you want to make it, put it in soapy water to keep it from sticking to the silicone. And go ahead and just kind of smooth out a little dot, the dot of silicone. And it'll be easier once you get started and you have something, it's not like pulling as much like this is. Go ahead and put your spoon back in the water in between each time. And then you can go ahead and kind of do dots in between the cracks in the scales. After you do a few rows, this will be the kind of look you're getting. It's best if you overlap the scales. That'll make them look sort of more organic. And as you go along, you're going to want to kind of have them on top of each other a little bit. So you can start doing your dots about halfway up each scale from the row before, and that'll also help it kind of have better coverage. The last thing is, if you're going to be putting these on your tail, you are probably going to want to start from the fluke up, because if you do it the other way, it'll look a little odd, as scales generally don't point that way. So this was your review. I hope you have fun scaling your tail, and let's move on to the next step.